Oh, that song. Why be Malengoma, Mara guys? Ngoba you guys were about to go. Yeah? DJ kancane. Hey, thank you DJ, thank you DJ. Hey, aniphapi kanje. Niyabuthanda ubumnandi. I hope nama exams azobe utitombo wenu. Ama exams azobe utitombo wenu. Oh, okay. Anyways, guys, igama lami Sanele, surname is Zulu. I'm so happy to be here. How many of you are happy to be here? Let me see your hands. If you are happy to be here. Okay, I'm going to be very short, guys. I'm going to be very short. This is a copy of my book. It's called Part of the Plan. Think it, believe it, and leave it. But I want to teach you a clap before I leave. I'm going to teach you a clap, but I want to move from here. My program director, am I allowed to move from here? Just to walk around. 2 minutes. Bev, can I walk? No, I can't. Esan, okay. Unfortunately, guys, I wanted to come to you guys there. But anyways, guys, I've got a quick story I want to share with you guys. Are you guys happy to be here? Sure. All right. Anyways, I'm from a rural area called Nongoma. It's in KZN. You guys are from a township. Where you guys come from, it's much better than where I came from. But I remember, guys, I had a dream and a goal. How many of you got dreams and goals? Let me see your hands. Please don't say obvious. I had a dream and a goal that one day I want to build my mama a house. That one day I want to go to university and study well. But here's the interesting thing that happened, guys. When I got from Nongoma, one of my sisters, one night, guys, I grew up in a very poor family. One night I remember we slept with sugar and rice. Sugar and rice. Let me tell you what happened. We used to eat amas, ne rice, no sugar. That night, there was no mass to eat the rice with. So I remember my sister sitting thinking, and then they just gave me rice and sugar. True story, guys, I was crying, thinking, but why me? Why my life is such a mess? And I didn't understand. To cut a long story short, one of my sisters got a job to go work in Durban. And I remember when I got to Durban, there's a school that I went to. It was a multiracial school. So there, the principal, when you get there, they would have to do an interview. An interview with you before you get accepted into the school. So I remember my sister telling me, I was excited, I'm going to see white people. I'm from a rural area. So I'm excited, and I get to the school. And I remember the principal then would do the interview. But my sister said one thing. She said to me, Sanele, you must be bold and you must be confident. Whenever when they're asking you questions, just be bold, do it. Then there I was, then we get into the office, then the principal starts asking a question. I respond to Sam, me, Zulu, Sanele, come here, very big city, happy, you, shine. And then I'm thinking, I'm ma'am. Shine, ma'am, city big, happy, see, white person, me no see, ever before, ma'am, ever before, ma'am. And then she just keeps on going like, And then, guys, there's one question that I'll never forget. Angbuzayo, no, ma'am. And then she says to me, and I think I was going for grade 9. She says to me, so Mr. Zulu, can you tell us something? What will you do with your mustache? Mr. Zulu, what are you going to do with your mustache? And then there I was thinking, Naibuga Mosi dates my family. Call an intellectual about cricket. That was me. I'm a cricket at that time, though. So anyways, Abang, it's you. Be bold, be confident. This was my response. Ma'am, thank you very much for the opportunity and for a very beautiful question. Ma'am, I must tell you, mustache is very important. You see, ma'am, the reason why this country keeps going down and down, ma'am, is because of mustache. So, ma'am, let me tell you something, ma'am. You see, ma'am, if, for example, me, ma'am, a boy from Nongoma, rural area, is selected to be SRC in this school, ma'am, you know what I'm going to do, ma'am? I'm going to make sure that every learner has got mustache. Thank you very much, ma'am. She will know what a boy from rural Nongoma can respond to any question. But now, some of you, how many of you know what mustache is? Okay, thank you very much. I'm honest. Now, at one time, I did not know what mustache was. Now, to cut a long story short, so it happens Then we go back home now. I'm left with 5 minutes. Okay, I'm wrapping up. So it happens that now we go back home. Man, just swami, busy laughing at me and the lady. Hey, Pelu, Mr. Mustache. Hey, you, Mr. Mustache. So, guys, I get home, I cry. I didn't know what mustache was for real, like many of us here today. But here's what happened, guys. I remember that I got home, and then one of my sisters came to me and said to me, Sanele, I know that your English is horrible. It's because you come from a rural area. There's many English words you're not going to understand. But this is what I want you to do, Sanele. One, I want you to learn as much as you can. And you must write these things down, guys. My sister says, two, Sanele, I want you to read as much as you can. So one, she said, I must learn as much as I can. Two, I must read as much as I can. Three, she says to me, Sanele, you need to hang around with the right people at school so that you can become better in your English. Now, let me tell you guys what I did. I used to greet every white person in that school like, hey, me, Sanele, hey, Zulu, come here, rural, city, hey, who are you? Because now I wanted to learn English, because my English was horrible. Now I'm better. You guys would think that, this one went to a multiracial school. No, it was horrible. Now it's better. But here's the other thing I did, guys. Say after me, readers are leaders. Readers are leaders. Now, guys, if you want to be a leader, it means you must be a? If you want to be a leader, you must be a? If you are a reader, you're going to be a? Now, if you are not a reader, you will not be a leader. And guys, and let me tell you something, guys. You see, maths and science is a bit of a challenge. How many of you do maths and science? Maths and science, okay, cool. Let me tell you what happens with exams, guys. Ne? Guys, when I say ayaya, you say easy tiger. Ayaya, ayaya, easy tiger. Nice one. Now listen, guys. Let me tell you what happens with your exams. Ne? If you don't like reading and studying, when the exam paper comes and they ask you and they say describe, or they say name the objectives of, if you do not understand what describe means and you've never seen it, do you know what? You might not even respond to that paper or that question paper. Because you are thinking, what on earth is describe? What on earth is objectives? But this is what I say to you guys. Stop watching TV and spend time on your books. You must read, read, read. How many of you love money? Don't say all of us. Now, let me tell you guys, I'm sitting down. I'm going to give away 2 books. There's a beautiful lady in front that has sponsored 2 books for you guys. So I'm going to give away 2 books. But let me tell you what changed, guys, for me. At one time, my principal comes to class and then she says, there used to be something called brain gym. So brain gym was for all the slow learners. I don't believe there's anyone who's called a slow learner. But at that particular time in my life, I was in the group of slow learners. That means we're not catching up fast. So the principal had something that she called brain gym. So every time during class, she would get into class and start calling us. And then she would call our names. I was ready. Every time she walks in, I was like, ma'am, before you call my name, I'm here. Because she would just take us to the office, and then we do brain gym. Now, let me tell you what changed my life, guys. This was my high school life. I was supposed to talk about entrepreneurship, but I'm thinking, no. Let me talk to you guys about what's important to you guys right now. So then my principal says to me, Sanele, I want you to read as much as you can. And then she gave me a book called The Secret. How many of you know a book called The Secret? None of you guys. Okay, maybe the elders would know. It's called The Secret. Let me tell you what The Secret says, guys. It says, whatever you can think about and believe in your heart, you can achieve. My time is up. Whatever you can think about and believe in your heart, you can achieve. Do you guys get what I'm saying? Now, I say it even further. In my book, I say, whatever you think about, you believe in your heart, and you speak with your mouth. Because sometimes, most guys, if you are from a poor family, you complain and you keep saying, thina vele siyahlupeka la ekhaya, vele wakuhlele kunjena la ekhaya, ngizoze ngive vele sihlupeka. Guess what? Uzozuve vele uhlupeka. But you need to change the tone, guys. You need to start writing on paper. You write on paper 90% for maths, 90%, and then you paste it on the wall. Every morning when you wake up, guys, every morning when you wake up, you go, you look at this thing. Even if you're not achieving 90% yet, you must remember, think it in your mind, believe it in your heart, and speak it with your mouth. Eventually, guys, this is my promise from me to you. Eventually, you will become a success. Here's my closing quote. I'm sitting down. Okay, I'm getting off stage. I'm really getting off. Here's my closing quote, guys. Here's my closing quote. It says, in order to be successful, you must be willing to do today the things that others won't do, so that you can have tomorrow the things that others won't have. And then, let me say it again. In order to be successful, you must be willing to do today, not tomorrow. You know, most of you guys don't study the day that you got maths. So, teacher gives you a new sum today. You're like, Ntwana ngizoyibona before exam. Le ntwana, ithe ungidida ntwana mara ngizoyibona. Now, let me tell you, okay, I have to tell this story. I'm sorry. This one is very important. Let me tell you guys. Anyways, then, to cut a long story short, when I passed my matric, I passed with 3 distinctions from a slow learner. Even the girl I liked, and I tell this story to everyone, even the girl I liked was the smartest one in class. So machimbos, where are machimbos? Where are the guys? I've had machimbos. So listen, gents, let me tell you the most shocking thing. I'm sitting down now. Let me tell you the most shocking thing, gents. You see now, we call this time women time. Ne? This season in our life, this generation, women are taking over left, right, and center, whether you like it or you don't like it. So mawushela, gents. Ushela umuntu ontswempu now. That was me. But I made sure that I studied so hard. Ne? Now, there's 2 kinds of people, guys. There's 2 kinds of people. I'm sitting down for real. I closed like a pastor. I closed 3 times. This is very critical. Guys, listen. There's 2 kinds of people. There's people that think, and there's people that think and do. There's people that think, and there's people that think and do. Many of you guys have been saying, I'm going to start. I'm going to start. You're thinking about it. I'm going to start. There's someone who just studied. And guess what? When the marks come out, who's going to get the right results? The one who studied. Let me close with this story one more time. This one, guys. This one, listen. Okay, program director, I'm going to give you a free book, please. I have to share this story. Let me tell you, when I go to TUT, guys, this was the most horrible experience. There were 2 kinds of people even at TUT. There were those that arrived before exam with a pen and a pencil and a ruler. And then there were those that arrived before the exam with 3 textbooks, 3 rulers, 3 rubbers. Now, let me tell you guys, it's called preparation. The ones that had studied, they would just arrive with a ruler and a pencil and a rubber. And then the ones like Sanele Zulu, I was one of them. Ababengafundanga. Ntwana sasibuzana ekuseni, "Hey Joe, uzwile use ebethe chapter 13." "Hayi ntwana, chapter 13." "Hayi use chapter 12, boy." Only on the day of the exam, you are being told of another chapter. You don't want to be like that. My closing quote, it says, "It is better to be prepared for an opportunity and not have one than to have an opportunity and not be prepared." Thank you so much, guys. Ne? Okay, let me give books away.
Yeah, jiggy jiggy, heavy heavy. All the girls love me, oh like money. Call me jiggy jiggy.
Okay, question for my books. Don't all eyes on you. All books on you. How? Okay, 2 questions. I said there's 2 kinds of people in this world. What kind of people? Quickly. I want a girl. I told you it's girls' time now. Let's hear. Ayaya. Listen. When I say ayaya, you say easy tag. Ayaya. 2 kinds of people.
People who think and do, and people who do and think. Hi, who think and think?
Okay, let's give a chance. Ayaya. Easy tiger.
There are people who think, and there are people who think and do.
Nice one. Let's hear. And then I said I was taken to some class with my principal. What did my principal take me to? Let's get a guy. Come, quickly.
Brain gym.
You are a chief when eh? Nice one. Last question. Can I ask one last question? Okay, let me teach you guys a clap and then I'm sitting down. Hey, I'm not allowed to do this.
Ay, gqiba Sanele ngoku. Sanele qeda.